The studio fell into absolute silence. It was supposed to be a fun, lighthearted live talk show full of laughter and games. No one could have predicted that in the middle of it all, one of China's most beloved actors, Liu Wu, would suddenly turn the moment into an unforgettable confession that would send the entire entertainment industry into chaos. His co-star and longtime on-screen partner, Zhao Lusi, had no idea what was coming, and her reaction would soon set the internet ablaze. It started innocently. The host asked the guests a simple question: "Who is your ideal type?" Everyone laughed, expecting Liu Wu to dodge the question as usual. He was known for his polite, playful demeanor, the kind of actor who always smiled and turned personal questions into jokes. But this time, something in his expression changed. He leaned slightly forward, took a deep breath, and said in a calm, steady voice, "I've admired someone for a long time. She's cheerful, works hard, and can light up the entire room with her smile. Her name is Zhao Lusi." The audience gasped. The host froze. Cameras zoomed in immediately on Zhao Lusi, who blinked in disbelief, her eyes wide and her lips parting slightly as if to ask, "Did I hear that right?" For a brief second, you could almost hear hearts pounding through the television speakers. The comment section on the live broadcast exploded, viewers typing furiously, emojis flooding the screen. "What? Is this real? He actually said her name." Leo didn't stop there. His voice trembled slightly as he continued, "I've admired someone for a long time. We've worked together many times, and every time I see her, she makes me feel calm. Whether the cameras are rolling or not, she's always genuine. I didn't plan to say this, but I don't want to hide it anymore." He looked directly at Zhao Lusi as he spoke, his words carrying the kind of sincerity that can't be rehearsed. For once, there was no script, just two people, face to face, under the blinding studio lights, with millions watching. Zhao Lusi took a moment before responding. She laughed nervously, brushed a strand of hair from her face, and picked up her microphone. "I honestly didn't expect that," she said softly, her voice slightly shaking, but still filled with warmth. "Leo, you've always been such a great friend, someone I respect and admire. I don't know what to say except thank you." The audience erupted in applause. Some guests laughed in shock, others clapped with tears in their eyes. Liu Wu smiled shyly and said, "That's so like her, honest and kind as always." Cameras captured Zhao Lusi's gentle blush, her eyes glimmering as she looked down, trying to hide her emotions. It was a raw, beautiful, unscripted moment that millions would replay over and over in the coming days. Within minutes of the broadcast ending, the internet caught fire. Hashtags like Liu Wu confession, Zhao Lusi reaction, and live love moment dominated the top of Weibo's trending chart. Fans flooded the comments with disbelief and excitement. "What? I can't believe this happened live." "This is not a drama anymore. This is real life," another commented. Screenshots, clips, and fan edits of the moment spread like wildfire across China, Korea, and even Japan. Reporters immediately reached out to both stars' agencies. Zhao Lusi's management released a short statement. She was genuinely surprised by the confession and handled the situation professionally. Meanwhile, Liu Wu's team declined to comment, which only fueled more speculation. Entertainment programs began replaying the clip, analyzing every gesture, every glance, every second of silence between the two actors. Body language experts even appeared on TV to decode their reactions, claiming that Leo's posture showed authentic affection, while Zhao Lusi's smile hid a storm of emotion. Later that night, Zhao Lusi appeared in a brief backstage interview. Still a little flushed, she said, "It was unexpected, but I could feel how sincere he was. He's always been someone I trust." When asked if there was a chance for romance, she hesitated for a moment and replied, "Well, the future is full of surprises, isn't it?" That one line reignited the internet all over again. Fans interpreted it as a soft yes, and even international media began picking up the story, calling it the most romantic live TV moment in years. Leo Wu, on the other hand, took to social media later that night. His post read simply, "I don't regret speaking my heart today. Sorry if I startled anyone, but I told the truth." The post received over 3 million likes within hours, with fans commenting, "He's so brave. This is what real men do. He confessed in front of the world. That's love." For those who have followed their journey, the confession didn't come out of nowhere. The chemistry between Leo Wu and Zhao Lusi had been undeniable since their first collaboration years ago. On-set photos often showed them laughing together between takes, sharing inside jokes, or helping each other with lines. Crew members later revealed that even when the cameras stopped rolling, their energy didn't fade. He would bring her tea during long shoots, and she'd cheer him up when he was exhausted. Everyone could see they cared for each other deeply. The confession only confirmed what many fans had long suspected, that the bond between them went beyond professional friendship. What captivated audiences most, however, was not just Leo Wu's bravery, but Zhao Lusi's reaction. It wasn't dramatic or exaggerated. It was natural, full of surprise, emotion, and grace. She didn't reject him, nor did she accept him outright. Instead, she responded with honesty, and that subtle uncertainty made the moment all the more real. Over the following days, entertainment headlines around Asia were filled with variations of the same question. Are Leo Wu and Zhao Lusi dating for real? Paparazzi began speculating on their private lives, and fan communities analyzed every new social media post, every schedule overlap, every matching accessory. Despite the frenzy, both stars remained calm. When asked again by the press, Zhao Lusi smiled and said, "We're good friends. That hasn't changed." But her eyes, sparkling as she said it, told a different story, one that fans couldn't stop talking about. Critics and commentators praised Leo Wu for his sincerity. In an industry where most stars hide their feelings behind PR statements, his openness was refreshing. Others noted that this moment could redefine how celebrities in China handle personal matters on live TV. The confession not only blurred the line between fiction and reality, but also reignited the public's fascination with real-life love stories in showbiz. Even days later, social networks were still buzzing. Edits of the confession scene continued to trend, set to romantic music and slow-motion effects. Fans from all over Asia posted messages like, "I want someone to look at me the way Leo Wu looked at Zhao Lusi," and "If this isn't love, what is?" The emotional ripple effect was immense, proof that sometimes one unplanned moment can capture the hearts of millions. Toward the end of the week, a quiet post appeared on Zhao Lusi's account. It simply read, "Sincerity is always beautiful." She didn't tag anyone, didn't add a photo, just those words. But that was all it took. Within minutes, fans flooded the comments with, "This is about him." She finally answered. They're perfect together. It was the gentle echo of a confession that had already changed everything. Whether or not Leo Wu and Zhao Lusi will officially become a couple remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, their story has already become part of Sea Entertainment history. The moment when Leo Wu said her name live and unfiltered will be remembered as the night millions witnessed something rare. Not a performance, not a scripted scene, but a heartbeat shared in real time. And in that fleeting, unforgettable silence before Zhao Lusi's answer, the whole world seemed to hold its breath. In the days that followed, the entertainment world couldn't stop talking about what many were now calling the confession of the decade. Even international media outlets such as Variety Asia, Nikkei Entertainment, and Korea Dispatch picked up the story, running headlines like, "Leo Wu confesses live on air. Zhao Lusi reaction breaks the internet." Producers from the network that hosted the live broadcast revealed that viewership ratings had skyrocketed in the last 10 minutes of the broadcast, peaking at numbers never before seen in that time slot. Replays of the episode were uploaded across streaming platforms, each clip racking up millions of views within hours. Advertisers, sensing an emotional goldmine, began using the moment in promotional edits, framing it as the most authentic TV moment of the year. Meanwhile, rumors started to swirl about what happened after the camera stopped rolling. One crew member claimed that Leo Wu approached Zhao Lusi backstage, quietly thanking her for responding so gracefully. He looked both relieved and nervous, the staff member told a gossip site. She smiled and told him not to worry, that she respected his courage. Others reported that the two spoke privately for several minutes before leaving the studio separately, escorted by their managers. Yet even those few silent minutes off camera only deepened the mystery. The idea that the two might have shared another unseen